So guys, here we are back to my YouTube channel. As always, I'm Mattia, and today I want to talk about something that I actually kind of touched the other time, which is school. And I think that school is actually not for everyone, because the way that I see school is that it's a place where employees are created. School doesn't actually create employers, it creates employees. It doesn't create entrepreneur, people who innovate, people who create, people who define, It creates people who need to get instructions and directions from others, The school system is designed to make you fail, and I think that this is a topic that is really spoken about. It's something that is very near to some people, and that everyone, many gurus online talked about how school is programming your mind, school is telling you to do this, school is doing. I'm not actually telling you and saying this kind of stuff, I'm just saying that school is a place that is not for everyone, It's not a place for entrepreneurs, it's not a place for people who want to innovate, to create, It kind of feels a sad place for me, because each day I see my professors going to work. I see my schoolmates bullying others, and the way that I see school is not particularly rose and flowers, It's not particularly good for me, a good place for me, I'd rather stay at home and study by myself, because you have to stay there 5-6 hours each day. I mean, the way that it works here in Italy, you have to stay here 5 to 6 hours a day, even 8 if you, just like me, do projects outside of school, and no one cares about no one, and you are just a grade at the end of the day for me, even if your professors say that you're not your grade, you're not your grades, I don't think it like that, because in the end, students only care about their grades, and I do it personally. I personally do it because it's the way that school is conduced, that it's not working for me. Okay, even universities, not just like high schools, even universities or schools, they are designed to sort of make you fail, to create individuals who are dependent from someone else, My question for you is, why do you need to work 6 hours a day, 8 hours a day to make someone else rich, while you could make yourself rich, Because the work that you're putting in your actual job, your current job, you could put it in your work, in something that you believed, and that you really care about, because maybe you're doing a job, you have a career that you didn't actually ask for, but this is what you get, And it's sad, but it's a sad but true story, seeing all of those employees having to go to work each day, every day, doing the same road, the same tasks, coming back to home at the same time, laying in bed, on the sofa, watching TV, and doing the same exact things. For me, it's absurd, and it's something that I don't want to do, and I don't want to end up like them, because the way that I define myself is I'm not actually the same as everyone else, you know, and I'm not trying to make myself higher, you know, or more important, you know. I don't know how to explain it properly. I don't want to be I don't want to sound cocky, you know, but I personally think that I am more determined to succeed than my schoolmates, you know. But this is completely because of the way that I am, you know, and the way that I think. Because I'm a big believer in hard work and discipline and dedication, you know, delayed gratitude, you know. I think that the way that I do things is reflected by my work, you know, because I always try to put 100% of my energies into what I do, and you know, to actually I actually don't want to feel like, oh, I could have done it better, oh, but I could have done that, I could have done this, but maybe if I tried that, you know. It's sad to think about it, and it's also sad to know that many people actually wanted to succeed, to try many things, but actually didn't because they were scared, they had the fear, they had social insecurities, you know. There are lots of factors, lots of things that you could use as an excuse to not work hard, to not achieve your goals, to not go towards your dreams, you know. And I think that at the end of the day, it's completely up to you to fulfill your job, to fulfill your mission, to actually do something productive, you know. I believe that as a man, you need to be productive 100% of the time, you know. So when you're eating, you're being productive. When you're training, you're being productive. You're working, you're being productive. You're going for a walk, you're being productive, you know. The only unproductive thing that you can do is to waste time when you're scrolling through social media, you know, when you're watching TV, when you're going out with your friends, when you're getting drunk or doing drugs, you know. All of those things are actually going to ruin your life, guys, okay? So I want you to understand that you will not succeed if you don't put the work in and if you don't change your mindset, okay? Oh, but I just came back from work. I just came back from school, you know. I'm just relaxing. Calm down, bro. No, you are a fucking dickhead. You don't understand anything at all. You didn't understand the meaning of life. The meaning of life is to pursue your goals, achieve your dreams, and be a fucking machine in every field of life, okay? So, my advice for you today is that you go out right now and you fulfill your desires, your mission, everything that you want to do. You do everything that you want to do, okay? As long as it's not something illegal, you know? Yeah, you know. But really, guys, really, believe me when I say that I've seen many people try something and not succeed, but just because they were afraid of not succeeding, and therefore they decided that when you're actually saying that you're not going to try because you fear the fear of failing, you have already failed, okay? Because you fail only when you decide to stop and you still haven't achieved anything at all, you know. Because if you continue to work towards your goals, if you keep going, if you work hard, you'll eventually end up to an end, which is your end goal, your dream, your desires, okay? So my advice for you today is that you keep working, you never stop believing in yourself, and that you get fucking huge, guys.